Archangel Michael says the battle has already begun. The forces that have been working in the shadows have made their move, and they are planning to remove you from your rightful place. They gathered in secret, whispering your name, setting traps, and making decisions that they thought you would never know about. But the heavens have already seen it. Nothing remains hidden from the divine, and no plan formed in darkness will stand against the light. They think they hold power, but their hands tremble because they know their time is short. Your spirit has been marked by divine protection. The enemy sees this, and it fills them with fear. Their desperation grows as they scramble to find a way to block the blessings that are rushing toward you. Like this video to receive divine strength now. Archangel Michael says the weapons they have formed will not prosper. The meetings they held in secret were surrounded by the presence of the angels, and every word they spoke was heard. The whispers of deceit are turning into cries of panic because their plan is already failing. They wanted you to fall, but instead, you are rising. They wanted you to be silenced, but your voice is about to be amplified. Every door they tried to shut is being forced open by the power of the heavens. Your name was spoken in that secret meeting, but it is also being spoken in the highest realms. The divine council has declared that your purpose cannot be stolen. What was meant for you will come to you, no matter how much they try to interfere. Type 777 to break every hidden attack against you. The ones who plotted against you are restless. Their sleepless nights are filled with visions of their own downfall. They tried to cast shadows over your destiny, but now they are being consumed by the very darkness they summoned. The tables are turning. Those who sought to remove you are now seeing themselves being removed. The shift is happening, and no force on earth can stop it. Archangel Michael says the moment is near. The breakthrough that was delayed is now accelerating toward you. The obstacles that stood in your way are crumbling like dust. Type 999 to claim your unstoppable victory. You are moving into a season where nothing will be able to hinder you. The plans that were formed against you are turning into dust. The divine forces have stepped in, and nothing will remain the same. Everything that was stolen is being returned. Every opportunity that was blocked is being reopened. The heavens are ensuring that justice is served. Archangel Michael says, do not fear. The battle is already won. The victory has been secured, and now it is time for you to walk into it. Type 111 to receive divine protection and favor. The secret meeting was not about your destruction, it was about their downfall. They gathered, thinking they had control, but they underestimated the power that surrounds you. Every move they made was countered before they even acted. You are not alone. The divine forces stand around you, forming an unbreakable shield. No attack against you will succeed. Archangel Michael says the heavens are watching. The truth is being revealed, and those who conspired will face their consequences. The weight of their deception is now crushing them. Type 222 to send their plans back upon them. Your time of waiting is over. The barriers have been shattered. What was withheld is being released in abundance. They tried to delay you, but they only increased your momentum. They tried to break you, but they only made you stronger. Every attempt to harm you has been reversed. Archangel Michael says the divine order is restoring everything that was disrupted. The waves of change are sweeping away the falsehoods. You are stepping into the fullness of your destiny. Type 555 to walk in divine alignment. Your enemies never expected this outcome. They thought they could plot in secret, but now their actions are being exposed in the open. The heavens have overturned their decisions, and their authority has been stripped away. They underestimated your resilience. They failed to see the power that backs you. Now, they are the ones who must face judgment. Archangel Michael says their voices will be silenced. Their influence will crumble. Everything they tried to take from you will be multiplied back to you. Type 888 to receive multiplied blessings. The urgency is real. This is not just another moment. It is the moment. The divine is moving swiftly, ensuring that nothing and no one will stand in your way. They are losing their grip, the deception is dissolving. The only thing left is the undeniable truth: you are rising, and they cannot stop it. Type 444 to step into the breakthrough now. The forces of heaven have taken over. The battle is not yours to fight, it is already won. Walk in the victory that has been secured for you. Archangel Michael says you are chosen. You are protected. You are unstoppable. Type 666 to seal your divine inheritance. They tried to erase you, but your name is now written in places they can never reach. They tried to hold you back, but now you are moving faster than ever. Their greatest mistake was thinking they had control. The divine power that backs you is greater than anything they could have imagined. The heavens have spoken, and the verdict is final: you are victorious. Archangel Michael says the decision has already been made, but it will not stand. 3 people gathered in secrecy, and their intentions were clear. They wanted to remove you, to erase your presence, to take away what rightfully belongs to you. They thought their actions would go unnoticed, but the divine has seen everything. Their words carried weight in the natural world, but they are powerless in the realm of the spirit. What they conspired to do was not hidden, their motives were laid bare before the heavenly council. Their meeting was surrounded by light, and their schemes have already begun to unravel. You were never meant to be cast aside. The forces that seek to diminish you are now facing the consequences of their own actions. They believed they had control, but their authority is crumbling before their very eyes. Type 333 to receive divine justice. Archangel Michael says their vote does not determine your destiny. What they attempted in darkness is being exposed in the light. The very thing they tried to strip away from you is about to be restored tenfold. They sat at the table and made their decision, thinking it was final, but the divine decree has overruled their words. The path they tried to block is now opening wider than ever before. The whispers of betrayal will not define your future. The truth is breaking through, scattering their lies and dismantling their plans. Their removal of your name was an illusion, for your name is already written where they cannot reach. Type 777 to claim your divine restoration. If you wish to express your support further, you have the option to give super thanks. With contributions of up to $20, the shock of their actions is turning against them. The ones who sought to remove you are now seeing their own foundations shaken. The balance is shifting, and what was meant to harm you is now being redirected in your favor. They underestimated the power of divine intervention. They thought they could erase you, but instead, they have only amplified your presence. The unseen forces moving on your behalf are stronger than anything they could have anticipated. Type 999 to reverse their actions completely. Their confidence is cracking. Their unity is breaking apart. What was once a solid front against you is now turning into confusion and discord among them. The very people who spoke against you are now questioning their own decisions. They are seeing the truth unfold, and they realize they cannot stop what has already been set in motion. Their plans were temporary, but your destiny is eternal. Type 111 to accelerate your divine breakthrough. Archangel Michael says your victory is already written. The battle was never yours to fight, it was always in the hands of the divine. The tables have turned, and those who tried to bring you down are now struggling to hold their own ground. You have been lifted higher than they ever expected. The doors they closed are now being forced open by the power that surrounds you. What they tried to deny you is now being delivered directly into your hands. Type 222 to step into your destined success. They thought they could remove you, but they did not realize that your foundation is unshakable. They failed to see that every attempt to diminish you only increases your strength. They are witnessing a power that cannot be silenced. Their meeting was supposed to mark your downfall, but instead, it has ignited your rise. Their decision was supposed to limit you, but instead, it has propelled you forward. The divine is using their very actions to complete your transformation. Type 555 to walk in divine fulfillment. Their strategy has collapsed, their influence is fading. They are watching in disbelief as everything they try to accomplish turns to dust. The divine forces have already intervened. What was meant to be a loss has now turned into your greatest gain. Nothing can stand against the decree that has been spoken over your life. Type 888 to embrace your unstoppable destiny. Their words no longer hold power. Their vote has been overturned. The ones who try to stand against you are now watching their own position become uncertain. The divine has already sealed your path. The blessings that were held back are now being released. What was stolen is now being restored beyond measure. Type 444 to receive the fullness of your inheritance. The secret gathering that was meant to push you aside has instead highlighted your purpose. You are standing taller than before, you are walking forward with greater strength than ever. They thought they could erase you from the list, but now your name is being elevated higher than ever. They thought they could block your path, but now your journey is clear. The heavens have spoken, and nothing can change what has been set in motion. If you wish to show your appreciation, you can give super thanks up to $50. Archangel Michael says your name was spoken in hushed tones, behind closed doors, with intentions that were not pure. They gathered in secrecy, thinking their words would never reach beyond those walls. But what they did not know is that divine forces have already exposed every plot against you. Their whispers were filled with deceit, their plans woven with deception. They spoke with confidence, believing they had control over your fate. But the heavens have already set a course that cannot be altered by human hands. The darkness they tried to bring upon you is now turning against them. Every scheme they laid out is unraveling before their very eyes. The weight of their own intentions is now pressing down upon them. Type 333 to receive divine revelation now. They thought they were in control, they believed that their secret discussions would shape your future. But their authority holds no power in the divine realm. The things they planned in the shadows are now being brought into the light. Their intentions have been revealed, and their words are turning into shackles upon themselves. What they meant for harm is becoming their own undoing. You are rising above their schemes. You are stepping beyond their reach. No matter what they decided, it holds no weight against the power backing you. Type 777 to claim divine victory over every hidden enemy. The ones who spoke against you thought they had influence. They believed that their words could alter your destiny. But they failed to realize that your journey is not dictated by man. Their conversations were filled with envy. Their discussions were clouded with fear. They recognize the greatness within you. And it terrifies them. The forces working in your favor have already dismantled their strategies. The more they speak against you, the higher you are being lifted. Their efforts are turning into nothing but empty noise. Type 999 to break every hidden attack. Archangel Michael says you are untouchable. The divine covering over you cannot be pierced by their words or their actions. Every time they try to bring you down, they only push you closer to your breakthrough. Their whispers of destruction are becoming echoes of their own downfall. They tried to close doors in your face, but those doors are now bursting open wider than ever before. The very ground they thought was firm beneath them is now crumbling. Type 111 to step into your unstoppable destiny. The weight of truth is exposing them. The very people who sat in secret discussion about you are now being revealed. Their words are returning to them like a storm they cannot outrun. They never expected their intentions to backfire. They never thought their own deception would become their trap. But what they planned for you has now fallen upon them. Your name was spoken in secrecy, but now it is being announced in places of honor. You are being elevated while they are being humbled. Their words have lost their power, and their plans have turned into dust. Type 222 to walk in divine favor now. If you wish to express your support further, you have the option to give super thanks. With contributions of up to $20, they wanted you to remain in the shadows. They wanted you to doubt your own worth. But now, the very forces of the universe are proving them wrong. Every obstacle they placed before you is being removed, every attempt to block you is being shattered. You are walking through open doors they never thought you would reach. Type 555 to receive divine acceleration. Their fear is growing. The same voices that spoke against you are now questioning their own actions. They are realizing they cannot stop what has already been set in motion. Your name is now being spoken in higher places. Your purpose is being strengthened beyond their reach. The very ground they try to stand on is slipping from beneath them. Type 888 to embrace your divine inheritance. The divine forces have taken over. The battle is no longer in human hands. The decision has already been made in your favor. They will watch as you rise. They will see every one of their plans fail. They will understand that what they tried to do was never theirs to control. Type 444 to step into complete restoration. Archangel Michael says you were never forgotten. You were never abandoned. Every moment of struggle was leading to this very victory. They sat in secret, thinking they had the final word. But the divine word over your life has already been sealed. No power on earth can reverse it. Archangel Michael says a private meeting was held, and your name was at the center of it. Those who gathered spoke in hushed voices, believing their words would never be heard beyond the walls they sat behind. They made decisions with the intention of removing you, but they have underestimated the forces that stand with you. Their plans were not hidden from the divine. Every word they spoke, every scheme they devised, has already been brought into the light. What they thought was a secret is now an open book before the heavens. They thought they had power over your destiny, but they were wrong. Their influence is fading, their grip is slipping, and their authority is being stripped away. The very thing they tried to take from you is now being multiplied back in your favor. Type 333 to receive divine protection now. The people who sat in that meeting thought they were making decisions that would affect your future. They believed their words had the power to stop your progress, but what they failed to realize is that no human decision can override divine purpose. Their meeting was filled with deception. They spoke as though they had control over your life. Yet, even now, their own steps are being tangled by the very traps they set for you. The higher forces are turning their plans to dust, their whispered words are being scattered to the wind, and their influence is diminishing with each passing moment. What they meant for harm is being reshaped into your greatest advantage. Type 777 to reverse their plans completely. Archangel Michael says no weapon formed against you will stand. The divine is already moving, ensuring that every attack against you is dismantled before it can take root. Those who spoke against you are beginning to feel the weight of their own words. They thought they could erase your name from important places. Instead, your name is being written in places they could never reach. Their attempt to remove you has only propelled you further ahead. They underestimated the power of divine intervention. The battle they thought they would win is slipping through their fingers. Every plot, every scheme, every strategy they crafted is crumbling before their eyes. Type 999 to claim complete victory. Their confidence is shaking. Their voices, once so strong in secrecy, are now filled with doubt. They are beginning to see the consequences of their own deception. You were never meant to be eliminated. Your path is set, your destiny is secured, and nothing they do can change that. What was spoken in darkness is now being exposed in the light. The time for breakthrough has arrived. No force on earth can stand against what has already been decreed for you. You are walking into a season where every barrier is being removed. Type 111 to step into unstoppable blessings. They believe their vote would be final. They believe their plans were foolproof, but the divine forces have already stepped in, rewriting every false decision made against you. If you wish to show your appreciation, you can give super thanks up to $50. Your name is now being spoken in the highest realms. Where they tried to erase you, you are now being elevated. Their meeting was never about your removal, it was about your rise. Type 222 to walk in divine restoration. The whispers of their meeting are growing weaker. Their alliances are breaking apart. What once seemed strong is now collapsing under the weight of truth. You are walking through the doors they tried to close. You are stepping into blessings they never wanted you to receive. What they tried to block has now become your greatest advantage. Their fear is growing. They can sense the shift, but they are powerless to stop it. The more they resist, the faster the divine moves in your favor. Type 555 to accelerate your breakthrough. Archangel Michael says the battle is already won. The forces of light have intervened. Every lie spoken against you is turning into a declaration of your victory. They thought they were making decisions in secrecy, but now the whole world will see their failure. They thought they could remove you, but now they are the ones facing removal. Their own actions are coming back upon them. Your position is being strengthened. Your influence is growing. Your future is unstoppable. Type 888 to step into limitless abundance. Everything they plotted in that room has been dismantled. The power they thought they held is slipping from their grasp. They are watching their plans unravel before them. You were never alone in this battle. The divine has been working on your behalf from the very beginning. The forces that surround you are greater than anything they could have anticipated. Type 444 to walk in divine security. If you wish to express your support further, you have the option to give super thanks, with contributions of up to $20. Their private meeting was supposed to be your downfall. Instead, it has become the very thing that ensures your rise. Every word spoken against you is turning into a reason for your advancement. Their attempts to remove you have only given you more ground to stand on. They try to erase your path, but now you walk with greater clarity and strength. What they meant for harm, the heavens have turned into your greatest blessing.